Mana cryptocurrency is on a mind-boggling roll, and it cannot be stopped. The upward trajectory that it is on is that of historic proportions, with the cryptocurrency itself seeing such a meteoric rise in recent days, it's hard to comprehend it all. From being an obscure project that was only discussed by those with technical knowledge on crypto, to now being on the lips of everyone who has ever heard of the word cryptocurrency, it's no wonder why Mana is the talk of the town. It has become so popular that people are comparing it to Shiba Inu and calling it the second coming of that value-oriented coin. In today's video, we are going to look into whether indeed Mana is being cracked up to be all that it is, or is it just your typical hype coin? Is there any utility behind this project at all? And perhaps most importantly, will we be seeing any further rise in value from the crypto itself, or have we peaked? If these are questions that make you even the least bit curious, you are in the right place. Let's explore the answers to these questions as we dive into whether indeed Mana cryptocurrency is the next Shiba Inu. To compare Mana to the famous Shiba Inu is no lack of judgment on my part, nor is it anything less than a badge of honor. Shiba Inu has been made a rockstar cryptocurrency stemming from its relentless and continuous rise in value. Since the project started, it has seen tens of thousands in percentage growth, with the crypto going up more than 800% in October alone. In anywhere else but the world of cryptocurrencies, these numbers are ballistic. But now we are starting to see a few select cryptos mimic similar growth patterns. That is what brings us to our cryptocurrency in question today, Mana. The little-known altcoin Mana soared in late October, right after Facebook's rebranding pivot sparked renewed interest in the Metaverse, a field at the heart of the crypto's utility. The price of Mana then peaked at a record high of $4.16 according to CoinMarketCap data. The coin had gone up 400% by the time the dust had settled from the Facebook announcements regarding its name change. All this growth in basically a single week. Now that's what you call a rising star. Though there has since been a little retracement in price since then, the potential shown cannot be questioned. Mana is indeed on a warpath. To understand where it's going, we need to understand what it is. So in the minutes that follow, we will thoroughly discuss what Mana is, what it does, its tokenomics, and what its future is. From the initial assessment, it seems, at the very least, this is a project to watch out for. Think of this as your Mana 101 beginner's guide. Decentraland, Mana, co-founded by Ariel Milek and Esteban Ordano, is a decentralized 3D virtual reality platform powered by the Ethereum blockchain, where users can create virtual structures such as casinos, art galleries, concert halls, and theme parks, and charge other players to visit them. Decentraland users can buy and sell digital real estate while exploring, interacting, and playing games within this virtual world, otherwise known as the Metaverse. The traversable virtual space within Decentraland is called land, a non-fungible digital asset that is divided into parcels. These parcels are permanently owned by members of the community and are purchased using Mana, Decentraland's native cryptocurrency token. Some parcels are organized further into themed communities, called districts, allowing users to create shared spaces with common interests. So basically, land and Mana are the two different types of tokens that govern operations in Decentraland. Over time, the platform has evolved to implement interactive apps, in-world payments, and peer-to-peer communication for users. The virtual world launched its test platform in 2019 and opened the platform to the public in February 2020. In 2 minutes, we will discuss how exactly Decetraland works and its internal operability. But right now, let's go into what sets this project apart. What makes the project particularly unique is that Decetraland is built for content creators, businesses, and individuals that are seeking a new artistic medium, business opportunities, or a source of entertainment. Landholders can develop their plot into anything, although much of the Metaverse is divided into distinct districts with different sizes and themes. Also, changes to the Decentraland software are enacted through a collection of blockchain-based smart contracts, which allow participants who own mana to vote on policy updates, land auctions, and subsidies for new developments. This gives investors a lot more control than one would initially expect. Many Decentraland users monetize their land through leasing and advertising, while others create and sell items for mana tokens. The Decentraland application is built to track real estate parcels defined by land tokens. The software leverages the Ethereum blockchain to track ownership of this digital land, and it requires users to hold its mana tokens within an Ethereum wallet to engage with its ecosystem. Furthermore, developers are free to innovate within Decentraland's platform by designing the animation and interactions experienced on their virtual real estate. When discussing the workings of Decentraland, we need to focus on two main things, and that is the architecture and the marketplace builder components. We'll be exploring these promptly. Decentraland's protocol consists of three separate layers, namely the consensus layer, the content layer, and the real-time layer. All these layered components are built using Ethereum smart contracts. Firstly, the consensus layer maintains a ledger that tracks the ownership of land parcels. Each parcel of land has a unique coordinate in the virtual world, an owner, and a reference to a description file representing the content within the parcel. Next up is the content layer that controls what happens within each parcel and includes the various files required to render them. These are the files that control the happenings with the parcels. Starting off, we have the content files, which reference all static audio and visuals. Then we have the script files that define the placement and behavior of the referenced content. And lastly, we have interaction definition, which controls the peer-to-peer interactions such as gesturing, voice chat, and messaging. The last of the layers is the real-time layer that facilitates social interactions within Decentraland through user avatars, including voice chat and messaging. Collectively, these three layers are essentially what runs the architecture and operations within the Decentraland metaverse. Let's move on to the next essential component. It would be a mistake to assume that Decentraland is a one-trick pony. Outside of the gaming environment, the Decentraland team has released a marketplace along with a drag-and-drop editor that users can access to build scenes within that world. The marketplace enables participants to manage and exchange land tokens, priced in mana. Owners can use the marketplace to transact or transfer parcels and other in-game items such as wearables and unique names. It is important to note that all transactions are settled between Ethereum wallets, and therefore are verified by Ethereum's network and logged on its blockchain. This emphasizes the security aspect of the transactions and ensures network security. When it comes to the builder component, Decentraland's builder tools authorize owners to curate a unique experience within their land parcels. Interactive scenes are designed through its editing tool, where developers can access customization libraries and payment implementations. This means that there is complete customization within the metaverse, and each user's experience is different and customized to each person. Like all cryptocurrency projects, there are a lot of numbers to discuss that would matter to you, the investor. More often than not, this determines whether the project is sustainable or not. Let's move on to the numbers aspect of the mana project. Regarding the figures, there are 1.8 billion mana coins in circulation, out of the current total supply of 2.2 billion. There are burn mechanisms put in place to reduce the circulating supply of mana, including a 2.5% mana burn on Decentraland marketplace transactions. For those new to cryptocurrency, the primary objective of coin burning is to regulate the supply and thereby stabilize the price. The process is similar to demonetization of currency or buyback of shares. Therefore, the continuous burn of mana ensures the long-term price stabilization of mana. As for allocation of the supply, 40% of the mana token supply was sold publicly in the 2017 initial coin offering. As for the remaining 60%, the Decentraland Foundation held on to 20%. The founding members of Decentraland kept another 20%, and the remaining 20% was allocated to building the community and funding partnerships. As of the time of writing, the token's market cap is $5.8 billion US, and it is ranked as number 44 on coinmarketcap.com. For those that might be interested in getting a piece of this rocket ship of a project, Mana can be found on the major exchanges, including Coinbase, Binance, Mandala Exchange, OKX, CoinTiger, and FTX. It can also be traded against Bitcoin, Tether, and ETH, as well as being purchased with many fiat currencies, including USD. As it grows in popularity, these options will only continue to expand. Reviewing Mana from any angle gives off the air of a well-thought-out project that has solid utility. Even as you read through the white paper, you can tell that there is a long-term utility for this cryptocurrency. And with Facebook's, now Meta's, commitment to building and expanding on the Metaverse, it is not hard to see why investors have been flocking to Mana. Earlier, we compared Shiba Inu to Mana, and while they are similar in terms of growth and price projections to future highs, Mana undoubtedly stands as a more utilitarian and serious project. Obviously, caution is always advised when dealing in this space, but with more partnerships on the horizon and many pieces starting to fall into place, we can only wonder the greatness that lies ahead for Decentraland Mana.